Today, we're talking about Infinite Warfare Beta and my thoughts on it in the game. So, let's first start off on how I thought the game played. I thought the game is fast. It has a definitely has a faster time to kill, but the movement system is definitely slower. So, if you take Black Ops 3 movement system, for example, you know, how you can boost jump, you can slide, and, you know, all of the movement in there, and wall running even. It all feels a little bit slower, but with the time to kill, that's completely different. The time to kill is incredibly fast. Now, I'd say it's a little bit slower than Ghosts, maybe. But the problem with this higher time to kill is the hip fire is just god tier. So I honestly only see the only way that they can fix that is by lowering the time to kill. And I think it's too late in the game to really lower the time to kill. So we might just have to deal with this fast time to kill and a really godly hip fire. Now the second problem that comes with a really high time to kill, or low time to kill, excuse me, is the, oh, no, okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, anyways, so one of my biggest concerns with a higher time to kill is camping. Because you're pretty much just able, with a high time to kill, you can just pretty much just sit here and just wait for someone to come, because you only need about 3 to 4 bullets on someone instead of 4 to 5. So now that makes it just a heck of a lot easier just to sort of quickly aim down sights, especially with the quick draw attachment, which is just as well just insane. It just the game really kind of caters to camping to some extent. But enough about the time to kill. The guns, I love the way they sounded. I mean, they sound like the classic Ghost weapons, you know, really lots of bass, just sound like actual guns, not like Black Ops 3's airsoft weapons or whatever. I mean, they sound really good. Gun balancing is, in my perspective, perfect. I mean, each gun's viable in a different situation. Every gun can be beaten out by every other gun in a certain situation. Sniping feels great. So I really think they nailed it with that one. But if I had one real complaint besides the time to kill, that would be the maps. I really did not find myself enjoying any of the maps. I mean, maybe Frontier, but even that map, I mean, Precinct and Frontier were the two more enjoyable maps in my opinion, but neither of those I was really excited to play, which I think that's a really big problem, because Call of Duty is really based off of the maps and how they feel and how they play. And, you know, Infinity Ward does not have the best track record with maps. I mean, you have Ghosts, these really big maps, which resulted them in being really flanky. Now in Infinite Warfare, you have very small maps, but they're multi-tiered. So again, that results in a really flanky game. Now, I feel like that's going to make S&D just really crazy and fun. But with respawn modes like Hardpoint, and I'm talking from a competitive standpoint here, not necessarily a pub stomper. From a pub stomper perspective, that must be incredibly annoying. But for competitive, I think respawn game modes are just going to be incredibly difficult. Now with the 4-on-4, it might be a little bit better, not as crazy, but I still think that could be a pretty big problem. Is the maps. But besides the maps, it definitely feels like the lethals are very overpowered. Black hole grenade yet? I doubt they're gonna unlock that for the second beta, but hopefully we get to put our hands on that. I doubt it, but if we do, I guarantee you that's gonna become very controversial very fast. I mean, it already has become very controversial. So yeah, the lethals are pretty strong. The Biospike is a lot of fun to play with. If you haven't seen my gun game that was uploaded yesterday, you can see that it's a tomahawk, but it explodes on impact. So, and I just lost. Jeez. Okay. Anyways, so I find the game really enjoyable. You know, really nice, good guns, pretty enjoyable for the most part. Maps, not my favorite. I think they could do better. However, I do think overall the game is good. It's playable. It's exciting. All the guns are balanced, which is the most important part. The maps look good. I think this could be a very good year for Call of Duty. I think. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole supply drop stuff. I don't think supply drops are going to be that big of a deal, unless they put variants in it. And we all know they're going to make supply drops or keys or whatever purchasable maybe a month into the game, maybe at release. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see when that's going to happen because 100% they're coming to the game. I mean, it's inevitable. But besides the fact that supply drops are going to be purchasable, the maps, and the time to kill, which isn't even that bad, really. I mean, it just makes the game speed up a little bit quicker, and you have a lot of like these melty, kind of frustrating gunfights. But it's really not that bad. I think this game's going to be really enjoyable. The beta, besides a certain, I'm not even getting into the servers. But overall, good game. Excited for it. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. And, yeah, peace out.